My name is Mary, and I was diagnosed with relapsing remitting MS in 1991. The best part about being a Walls warrior is to see a clearly defined, tried and true way to progress with great support, with a community around you, and with people available to answer questions who won't BS you. I have been kind of a aspiring Walls warrior, and I had a lot of difficulty comprehending certain things, but very easy things about it, but I had trouble comprehending it to be able to use it every day. So coming to the seminar has answered a lot of questions about exactly, even like what's 9 cups of these, matter look like? Is it 9 cooked cups? Is it 9 raw cups? Is it, and what, and the real significance about what happens when you stray from that. If you have an ice cream cone on the way home, what does that mean? And getting an answer, getting an understanding of the diet and the protocol more than the books have given me, because I've been following Dr. Walls with the YouTube videos and then Minding My Mitochondria and then her big published book, and I still didn't quite make that leap into true understanding, and it clicked here. The best part about being at this seminar is to be around other people, who are dealing with a lot of the same things that I am. And I have not had a peer group of people with MS diagnosis. I don't really know anybody. I have met maybe 4 or 5 people in my life that have MS diagnosis. So to have the opportunity to be with my people and to recognize and admit and accept to myself that these are my people has just changed my world for me. It helps me accept myself and accept the role that this diagnosis has in my life. After my diagnosis in 1991, I had heard there was no medication, and I had never heard anybody say it's anything but an incurable disease. And in the early 2000s, I was hearing alternative medicine kind of things that it's not so incurable. And so I dropped everything, literally left my home, sold my house, and moved up to Washington State, where a lot of these people were coming from, and went on a spiritual journey that has led to about 5-6 years ago, where I have no sign of active disease. And that was my spiritual journey that brought me to that point. Now, there's still collateral damage. I had no medication to stop the disease. For so many years, my neurologist told me that's why I have all these black holes in my head. And I laughed when he told me that, because I said, black holes, nothing gets out of there and everything's drawn in. So kind of like that. And then finding Dr. Walls' work, you're trying to deal with neurologists that aren't going to go off the book about how to treat me, and in rehabilitation they don't get to talk to a lot of people that are no signs of active disease. And so going to finding the Walls protocol, seeing that she had rehabilitated herself was the most exciting thing for me, because it said I could do it too. I could do this too. When you think about coming to the seminar event, it's a chunk of change. It's the tuition for the event, it's the airfare, it's the hotel, it's your meals. It's a lot of money, and so you can balk at that. So you might look at how people fundraise for for other events, and get yourself a GoFundMe page. You got to have friends. You got to have, maybe on your Facebook page, go to my GoFundMe site. Help me learn some incredible information that will help me help myself. And I think that might be a really good way to go about it. And just with the with the food and the eating, you do everything you can. You do everything you can, everything that you can afford, in your lifestyle. Do that much, and don't worry about doing it all if you can't afford to do it all. Do what you can, and that's going to help.